Get ready to witness mind-blowing basketball trick shots that defy gravity. These insane moves will leave you speechless. You won't believe your eyes. Full court swish. To begin with, basketball trick shots are some of the most exciting moments in sports. They are fun, surprising, and show amazing talent. One of the best trick shots ever seen came from NBA superstar Stephen Curry. Next, in a video that went viral, Curry was seen throwing the ball from one end of the court all the way to the other. The shot looked perfect as it hit the net, and everyone cheered, thinking it went in. Even Curry celebrated like he had made it. However, a new camera angle later showed that the ball didn't actually go through the hoop, it just brushed the bottom of the net. Still, it was so close that people were shocked by how accurate it was. On top of that, Curry has done many amazing warm-up shots before games. He is known as the best shooter in basketball history, and his skill keeps fans watching. Finally, whether the shot was real or not, Curry continues to amaze us. His trick shots are must-see moments that make basketball more exciting than ever. Bouncing off objects. Have you ever seen a basketball bounce off a wall, roof, or even a tree before landing perfectly in the hoop? These incredible shots are called bouncing off objects trick shots, and they are a blast to watch and try. When a basketball bounces off something like a wall or the ground, it's all about energy. A ball has potential energy when you hold it up high. When you let it go, that energy turns into kinetic energy as the ball falls. Next, when the ball hits a surface, it compresses and then springs back into shape. That springing action is thanks to something called elasticity. It's what helps the ball bounce. If the ball is really elastic, it bounces high. If it's flat or old, it won't bounce much at all. In addition, several things can change how high a ball bounces. If it's properly inflated, it will bounce better. The surface matters too. Wood floors make balls bounce higher than concrete. Even the weather makes a difference. Cold weather makes the ball bounce lower, while warm air helps it bounce higher. Finally, bouncing off objects in trick shots is not only fun, but also a cool way to understand physics in real life. It takes practice, skill, and a little science to master these moves. So, the next time you see a ball bounce off a wall and sink into the hoop, remember, there's a whole world of science behind that amazing trick shot. What helps a basketball bounce higher? High pressure or low pressure? Drop your answer and your favorite trick shot in the comments. No-look backward shot. Some basketball shots make you cheer. Others make you gasp. But a no-look backward shot? That's the kind of magic that leaves your jaw on the floor. And Stephen Curry is the king of it. This wild trick shot has become one of the most unforgettable moves in the game. A no-look backward shot is when a player turns their back to the hoop and lets the ball fly, without watching where it goes. Curry often launches these from behind the three-point line, then spins around confidently as the crowd explodes. He doesn't need to see it go in. He already knows. Curry revealed where it all started. In the 2013 NBA playoffs against the Denver Nuggets, he went on a scoring streak in the third quarter. With the crowd roaring, he took a deep three in front of Denver's bench, turned around mid-shot, and walked away like a boss. Of course it went in. Then he talked about the atmosphere. Oracle Arena was packed, loud, and full of playoff energy. Curry said it felt like stepping into a dream. The fans were chanting, the court was buzzing, and everything just clicked. That's when the no-look shot became a signature Curry moment. Beyond this, Curry admits not every no-look works. Some miss. But fans love him for trying, and when it lands, it's pure magic. Staircase or bank shot. Imagine this. You're watching a basketball game. The score is tied, and a player takes a shot. Instead of aiming straight at the basket, they aim for the backboard. The ball hits the backboard and bounces perfectly into the hoop. That's what we call a bank shot or sometimes a staircase shot. It's a move that requires skill, precision, and a bit of flair. First of all, to make a bank shot, you treat it like a regular jump shot, but with a twist. You aim higher, focusing on the backboard instead of just the rim. This shot can be tricky, but with practice, it becomes easier to control the angle and bounce of the ball. Moreover, players need to make sure the ball doesn't hit the rim too much after it bounces off the backboard. The goal is to have the ball make a soft bounce and then fall straight into the basket, just like a perfectly executed trick shot. In addition, there's a lot of science behind these shots. Scientists study basketball to figure out how different positions on the court affect the chances of making a successful bank shot. Players don't always have the same chances from every spot on the court. For example, if a player shoots from a certain angle, it might be easier to score a bank shot than from another angle. Finally, with enough practice and an understanding of how the ball moves, players can learn to master the staircase shot. Whether it's for fun or in a high-stakes game, this trick shot is always exciting to watch. Trampoline dunk shot. Now, let's talk about the iconic slam dunk. This is one of the most exciting and crowd-pleasing shots in basketball. When a player jumps into the air and forcefully jams the ball through the hoop, it's a slam dunk. It's a shot that requires an incredible amount of jumping ability, timing, and strength. While it might look easy, it's actually pretty difficult, as players need to jump high enough to reach the 10-foot rim and slam the ball down with power. Beyond this, trampoline dunk shots take things to another level. Using a trampoline, players can jump much higher than they would normally be able to. This extra height and momentum make it easier to execute impressive dunks that would be hard to achieve without the trampoline. With the trampoline, players can show off a wide variety of dunks, like 360-degree shots, alley-oops, and even dunks between the legs. It's all about using that extra bounce to enhance agility and creativity while still performing the classic slam dunk. Furthermore, trampoline basketball isn't just for practicing dunks. It's also a fun way to challenge yourself and play different games. You can practice different dunk variations or play games like Around the World to see how many crazy shots you can pull off. Trampoline basketball systems make it easy to practice at home and improve your dunking skills while having a blast. However, both slam dunks and trampoline dunk shots show off the player's skills and athleticism. While the trampoline dunk offers a unique twist by giving players more height, the traditional slam dunk remains one of the most impressive moves in basketball, proving that sometimes less is more. Whether with a trampoline or just raw jumping ability, these dunks are always exciting to watch. Alley-oop off the wall. Here's the incredible alley-oop move, a basketball trick that gets everyone on their feet. In a regular alley-oop, one player passes the ball close to the basket, and the other player jumps, catches the ball mid-air, and scores with a dunk or layup. It's a perfect combination of teamwork, timing, and athleticism. But now, imagine adding a twist, the alley-oop off the wall. Next, we take the alley-oop to the next level by using a wall for the pass. This trick involves one player tossing the ball off the wall in a way that bounces back perfectly for the teammate to catch mid-air. It's not just about throwing the ball, it's about the precision and creativity of making that bounce work. The player must time the throw just right so it lands in the sweet spot, allowing the receiver to execute the dunk or layup. Additionally, the wall adds an exciting challenge to the move. Unlike a regular alley-oop, where the passer aims for the hoop, the wall alley-oop involves calculating the angle, height, and distance of the bounce. This makes it even more impressive when it's done perfectly. The ball can come off the wall at a variety of angles, and the player receiving the pass has to be quick and alert to make the play. Well, the alley-oop off the wall is a jaw-dropping trick shot that showcases not only basketball skills, but also creativity and a deep understanding of angles and timing. Whether you're practicing with friends or watching a highlight reel, this move is sure to impress and inspire. Try it out, and you'll see why it's one of the coolest basketball tricks out there. Spin and shoot. In the last segment, spin and shoot. This trick shot isn't just about throwing the ball toward the hoop. It's about adding a special twist, the spin. When players shoot, they often give the ball some backspin, which helps it drop smoothly into the basket. But why do they do this? First, let's understand the science behind it. When a basketball is shot with a backspin, it slows down as it hits the rim. This makes it bounce off more gently, giving it a better chance to go in. Without spin, the ball would bounce off quickly and fly away, making it much harder to score. Not only this, but the spin on the ball also gives players more control. It allows them to aim more precisely and adjust the ball's movement when it hits the rim. This is why you see players practicing their spin shots. It makes the ball bounce in their favor. In the end, adding spin to a shot isn't just a technique. It's an essential part of making trick shots and scoring from longer distances. It's one of the secrets behind those perfect, smooth shots. That's a wrap for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.